Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Today is going to be a really exciting battle. It started off from an article sent to me by my friend Anime Fan. It simply states that Sweden has promised to Ukraine 14 Saab Gripen C and D fighters. Initially I thought that's not a great deal, it's just 14 fighters, but then I thought with so many countries promising and sending aircraft to Ukraine, what could its air force look like in a few years? And how could it compare to the Russian air force? So this is what I found. Aircraft provided to Ukraine from 2022 onwards. In 2023, according to my sources, Slovakia and Poland sent 27 MiG-29s to Ukraine, although none of them would be frontline suitable. They couldn't be up facing MiGs and Su-35s. From 2024 onwards to a predicted 2028, Denmark, Belgium, Norway and the Netherlands have promised 100 F-16A and B modernised fighters. 50 of them are predicted to be frontline combat suitable. 50 will not be suitable, they'll be kept back for training and spares and whatnot. They will be fielding AIM-120B and C subvariants. Sweden, as I said, has promised 14 Gripen C and D, all predicted to be frontline combat suitable. In terms of their weaponry, which is important today, they can carry the American AIM-120, but it's now being predicted that Meteor will be supplied with them. I'll put all sources for this in the video description if you want to go and read it. Finally, France has promised 20 Mirage 2000-5s, all of them slated to be combat suitable. Their main weapons will be Mica, RF and IR. So I figured let's get all of these predicted aircraft together, all these ones here, frontline suitable, which will total, assuming there is no attrition, which I know in real life there would be, but let's assume there's no attrition, in 2028, 84 frontline capable aircraft. And let's put it against a slice of the Russian Air Force. Now, it won't go against the whole Russian Air Force. Could 84 aircraft take on the entire might of the Russian Air Force? No, obviously not. It has 1,600 aircraft. But let's take a proportional amount of their air supremacy fighters and see how they do. So, Russian proportional. What I've done here is first looked at their older 4th gen fighters. They currently have an estimated 101 Su-27s, 110 Su-30s, long-range interceptors, MiG-31s, they have about 90 of them. Newer 4.5 gen fighters, Su-35, they have about 110 of them. And their very new 5th gen Su-57, they have about 20, give or take. So what I do is I make that a proportion of 84, which is the amount of blue fighters. So both sides are going to have 84 fighters today, including humans. That would mean that proportionally they get older fighters, Su-27, Su-30, 40 of them. Long-range interceptors, MiG-31, they get 20 of them, roughly. Su-35, they get 20 of them, and they will get 4 Su-57. So, in terms of geography, we do have the correct piece of terrain that they will be fighting over, but it's very badly modelled. In fact, it's not really modelled at all, and I'm a bit fed up of flying over it. So today, we're going to be in the Kola Peninsula, or northern Scandinavia. This dotted line roughly represents the front line between Ukrainian and Russian-held territories. Each coalition will have 3 bases, blue, 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 plus there's a couple of AWACSs just to make this fight possible. The Reds will have the equivalent base, 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 and a couple of AWACSs. In terms of aircraft and their loadouts, the F-16As and Bs will be played today by F-16Cs with almost an identical capability. 5 of them will be human, the other 45 will be AI, with 5 AMRAAM-Cs and 1 AIM-9M and a couple of fuel tanks. This base here will be Mirage 2000-5s. Sorry about the antiquated model, but they will have the correct loadout of Mica RF, Mica IR, and most likely some older R550 Magic 2s, 20 of those. Gripens, as stated earlier, probably going to be coming with European Meteors, so 4 Meteors, range about 100 miles. They would also probably come with Iris-T, a German short-range missile, but we can't get that working, so we've put an AIM-9X, which has almost the same performance. Look at the old Su-27s. They've just become airborne now because I needed to do it for timings to work. They have extended range Alamos, IR and RF variants, and some closer range Archers. Total 6 missiles. The Su-30s that will follow them up will have slightly more modern missiles. They will be the R-77 Adders. MiG-31s, which is going to be a primary concern for us today, guys, will have 4 R-37M very long range missiles, 160 mile range missiles, and some close range missiles. They will will all be AI controlled, and the MiG-31s are the only aircraft today told to fight, but then return to base after they've used their long-range missiles. Whether that works or not, we'll have to see. Finally, Su-35 in the numbers that we saw earlier. They have R-77M, their most modern air-to-air missile, range just over 100 miles, and according to the Warzone, they are now using these missiles and some closer range R-74s. And one more party surprise will be the 5th gen Su-57s, of which there are 4 of them, and just to surprise you, they will appear at some point on their side of the border, but I'm not going to tell you where. And that's it, viewers. Now, usually at this point, I would ask you for your predictions, and I would say, guys, I have no idea what's about to happen because I don't like knowing what's going to happen because I don't like scripting the battles, and that's true, but today's a bit different. This time I have run it through, and I can tell you, spoiler alert, Russia does win. Why does Russia win? Well, it's because they have more missiles, those missiles are more modern, they're longer range, and it's kind of a no-brainer. But that is without my humans. Today we have 5 humans. It's going to be me, Dark, Matrix, Fire, and Cannibal. Hello.
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 We're going to see if we can swing the battle. Now, just 5 guys charging into combat willy-nilly is not going to change much, obviously. We're just going to get smashed. So can we do something to help our side? So here's my idea. Everyone's going to take off more or less the same time. Everyone's going to go towards the border. Everyone's going to go shoot, shoot, bang, bang. If we take off a little bit earlier, we get to the border, steer point 1 near bullseye, ahead of our guys, which are going at moderate speed because they want to save fuel. If we get there fast, we try and get towards the MiG-31s as their primary target and get them to fire at us. The MiG-31s, as per real life, would probably be out ahead of the other fighters. Can we make ourselves such a fierce target to those MiG-31s that they're just going to spam their long-range R-37s out at us? If we see those missiles, which we will do, those AWACS will see those missiles, can we use our time, rather than fighting per se, but to dodge those missiles and force those MiG-31s to use their arsenal of axe heads on us instead of our friends? Will that be able to shape the battle in our favour? Obviously, I don't know because I haven't tried that bit of it. But we're certainly going to try because that's the only chance we've got of doing some damage here in some F-16s. I would suggest going to 80 miles on your radar because those MiGs are large, very large. They're like 10 square metres radar cross-section. It's a big battlefield today. In case you didn't see, 400 miles from base to base. Big tactical battle. First guy, the last guy of the first flight's out. Here we go, viewers. 14 Meteor-equipped Gripen Cs. 20 fairly antiquated Mirage 2000-5s. 50 in total, exactly 50. F-16Cs playing at F-16A-Ms, which is, as I said, pretty much identical, versus 20 MiG-31, 20 Su-35, 20 Su-27, 20 Su-30, and 4 Su-57. Who's going to win? Probably them, right? I'm not going to line up, guys. As soon as I get a chance, I'm taking off because we've got to cut ahead of these guys. Also shows how, not pointless because that's completely the wrong word, but how minuscule, even if Ukraine doesn't lose any of these fighters, which it will because that's, you know, that's conflict, even if it gets 84, it's still, I can't work it out in my head, a 20th of the Russian Air Force? Something like that? Very small. Come on, dude.
I think they'd be okay with only 160 if they had the KD of the F-15.
Well, yeah. Send them F-15s, yo. Thinking tactically, if the Gripen guys can equal their Su-35s, they've got about the same type of weapon, 100-mile range. If we can pacify the MiG-31s, not kill them, we're never going to kill them, we haven't got enough missiles, but if we can pacify them, and if the F-16s can take on the Su-30s and the Su-27s, it might be possible. Going to be a left pull by the looks of the TSD guys, HSD, whatever, words are hard. New vector of 120, guys. I'm just going to sort my autopilot out and then just go and show the viewers what's going on. So, we've got the Gripens. They've taken off from Bardo, whatever it's called, I can never pronounce it. They're our mainstay. They are our big hitters with those meteors, so I'm hoping for good things. We've got Mirage 2000s with the Mica missiles, range 30-odd miles. They are probably not going to compete, but kinematically, the Mirage 2000 is pretty good, so if it could just dodge the missiles, that would be You know, it really helped. Our AI F-16s on their way to the front lines. So they were flying over the Kola map, as you can see. We've got over here the antiquated Su-27. Over 100 are still running the country. Su-30s won't be taking off. Yeah, we've got our primary concern today, MiG-31 Bravo Mike with the axe heads on 160-mile missiles. That's the big worry for today, because they can control the battlefield. Completely control the battlefield. Anywhere they'll probably be able to hit someone, and that is terrifying. Su-35s, their most modern fighter that we've got here, apart from the Su-57, with missiles with a range of 100 miles. Dangerous, very dangerous. We do not want to go up against them, guys. If you see one coming, just run away. And the hidden surprise Su-57 is going to be a hidden surprise, guys. And here's some boys. Hello, boys.
Hello.
Guys, when it does come time for combat, I'm going to turn left to north. I'll take fire with me. Don't follow me in tow, but just, you know, use that as the hemisphere of operation, north. The other three, if you go south, again, just, you know, operate in a hemisphere, I mean, immediately splits us apart. You're going to be tracking the missile on your F10 map here, which is not illegal. That would be possible because AWACS or a dedicated ground EWR you'd be able to link to, who would be able to tell you the location and the proximity of those missiles. So it's all perfectly legal combat stuff. Checking the overview, as predicted, MiG-31s are out ahead. Their job is to just spray everyone with long-range missiles. To A, either kill them, or B, make them combat ineffective by posturing them cold and suppressing them. Our job here is to try and nullify those MiGs by becoming a nice juicy target and hopefully not dying. Why are we doing this? Because we did a video the other day where we sort of did it by accident, and so I figured we can use this tactically now. As long as we've got the information coming in from the AWACS of the location of those missiles. Distance between us and those MiGs, I know we can't see them on our radar, but the AWACS could see them, is 170 miles, so we're going to be in Wes soon, amazingly. Oh, missiles are now up. Alright, here we go, guys. Try and survive. Me and Fire Dad, we're going to operate in the Northern Hemisphere. The rest of you guys, Southern Hemisphere, please. The missiles are going to space, and the hostiles are now doing a offensive crank. Right, I need to concentrate myself, and off, and kick the afterburner in, kick the rudder in, and dive. Wouldn't bother using countermeasures.
So warning on me.
Let's get the chuff out of here. I'm northerly, 25,000, leveling out, mil power. Because these missiles are such long range, it'll take them 5 minutes to cover 160,000 feet, 160 miles. Okay, I'm watching them turn. And the great thing is they're off power now, viewers. This is where they're vulnerable. And you see how we're making it turn? That is going to make it bleed off speed. And you can see its speed bleeding off, burn off its potential energy. Distance of missiles to us, which is legal via the AWACS, is 101 miles. Everyone else trying to see the battlefield is doing what they're doing. I'm going to pitch right a bit, guys. I'm going to aggress a little bit more, but you do what is right for you. It's that horrible tightrope we need to balance now between getting shot at but not dying, because we must get shot at. Tracking first, missiles, guys, 100,000 feet, 3 times the speed of sound. At this point, they glide down on these glide vanes, like America's SM-6 missile. They are about halfway to us, and they would be 3 or 4 times the speed of sound usually at this point, but we've made them bend at just the right time. Well done, guys. That's beautiful. I'm going to aggress a tiny bit more. The more I change my angle, vector, the more I make that missile bend in its terminal phase, or its mid-course, sorry. Guys, are there? Yeah, lots of missiles coming towards us. This is brilliant news, guys. We've wasted that entire flight's worth of missiles, which is exactly what I wanted to do. They're supposed to RTB at this point, but they're not listening to me, but that's AI, I'm afraid. You can see there is fire, matrix is off our scanner for some reason, and there's the other 2 boys. 8 missiles were sucked up so far, and none of us have been hit. Missiles, 800 knots. Now, that's purely because we made it turn. If it had gone in a straight line, it would probably be 3 times that speed by now. So I'm super happy with it. Making a correction, still making corrections, you can see. The missiles are roughly 40 miles away from us now, guys. Loads of new missiles coming out, hopefully at us. I would like it if they were at us. They are at us. They've just shot 14 missiles, and every single one is at us, guys. It is absolutely glorious, in particular me and Cannonball. No one else is fighting at the moment, so we've got time to do this. I'm going to turn hot, but do not let me influence what you want to do, guys. I do actually want to die because I want to watch the battle, but I want to take a few missiles out with me.
I've actually turned back to the south.
I'm going to the south as
make
well.
Them curve more.
Making curve.
Well, no, I'm just make them curve more.
Roger.
Make them recompute their lead.
That's exactly what I've done. This one's coming from me. Look, it's just falling out of the sky. 700 knots. I could walk faster than that, and it is working better than I could possibly have imagined. I'm checking the rest of the battle. No one else is engaging yet. We're all good. I know it's hard to see against the train, but missile. Well, there are 16 missiles. These ones are desperately trying to get me, but 400 knots. And there I am. Look. I'll put some countermeasures out because I can.
They fired one missile at the flight to the north.
Roger, one missile we can live with. Roger, I've beaten all of the missiles and going towards them again. I just realised I've slowed down, which is bad. 22 missiles. Alright, I'm directly hot on them now. Shoot me. Go on. Try and shoot me. Tactically, it's an absolute piece of genius, guys. Look, I'm not even going to bother trying to beat this. It's falling out the sky. There's me. Well, we've taken the lion's share of the missiles, guys. That's the best we can do, and I think we've actually done a brilliant job. Cannonball, you got 3 coming towards you. I'm going to have to start watching the battle soon. These guys down here, 130 miles away from each other. First missile going in that pack of AI F-16s. Yeah, you see? This one's gone 160 miles. 160 miles, and it's still Mark II. So that's what happens if you don't make the missile work. Which is bad news for him, because a Mark II missile is very dangerous. Cannonball, I'm slightly worried about. You've got some big ones coming towards you, Cannonball, and they're fast. You want to go evasive, Mr. AWACS tells you. Okay, he's turning. At this point, I'm going to sacrifice myself so I can watch the battle for the viewers. I'm going to turn north, hopefully suck up a few missiles. You guys keep operating. Remember, rules are no respawn, but you can refuel for more fuel or go to combat. It's up to you. I'm going to go that way. Time to watch the battle, viewers. Let's see, who's in danger? Some got to these Mirages, which is annoying, but... No, they were us. They were fired at... Oh, no, they weren't. Fired at Mirages. Fired at 160 miles as well. So 116 down so far, which is AI one. Or Mirage, AI. Another one. It's only 900 knots, but they're still going to wipe out a plane. Look how Dark's gone. Jesus H. Corbett, Darks. You're really doing your job, Dark.
You're going to do something to it right.
I guess so. I did not see that coming. Don't get me wrong, he's going to die, but he's going to die taking out some freaking missiles. I mean, he's got an axe head coming towards him. Now, can he evade it is the thing. I've got a bunch more coming out of me. Look. Rah. Take me on. Right, I've got to watch the rest of the fight.
Got a missile warning on me, but it's coming from behind me.
Gripens now fighting Su-35s. No meteors out yet. But R-77M, sorry for the jerk there, by Su-35 fired. That's the same range as the Meteor. They've just chose to fire it a bit before. Dart's gone defensive. Cannonball's gone defensive. Oh, I'm dead. Bollocks. One caught me. Never mind. Doesn't matter now. I'm trying to watch. Well done, guys. You've done a sterling job, and you're continuing to do a sterling job. So just keep doing what you're doing. You've saved many aeroplanes. Trust me. Well, I know, because there's 34 missiles out and only 4 aircraft dead. Meteor's out now. Completely different missile from the advanced adder. The Meteor air breathing will slowly accelerate. I mean, it works slightly different to real life, but near enough. Slowly accelerate. Whereas this will burn initially, and then a second pulse, and then it will start slowing down and use kinematic and altitude. You see 90,000 feet. Whereas this guy here will stay low, 40,000 feet, 30,000 feet, and burn. Completely different ethos, which is best. Neither is best. Well, Meteor is best, actually, but it's much harder to maintain and operate, so neither is really best in the long run. Fire, sucking up more missiles. Well done, Fire. Great job. 37 axe heads we've taken out of the field. In total, they've got 20 times 4. They've got 80. Nearly half of their missiles we've just taken out of the field.
They go on the offensive, Cap. Fox 3.
Well done. Well, why not? They can't really defend themselves, because once they fire their axe heads, they've only got close-range weapons. Well done, Dark. And one of them's landed. Look, he's run out of weapons and he's just landed. Well, that is actually what I asked them to do, so they're doing their job, to be honest. Once they've run out of... Oh, my God. Everything's happening down here. Roger, keep me posted, guys, because I've got to watch the 4.5 jet fighters. Meteor, still accelerating. 3 times the speed.
3 further waves of MiG-31s on.
Roger. Well, that's your...
Just fire low.
That's your job, guys. Get them distracted. I know it's going to get harder exponentially the more missiles are in the air. 2 Gripens down. There are 2 Gripens down.
31 meet girlfriend there.
Su-35 down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 1 Su-35.
Fox 3, make 31 splash.
Well done, Dark. There you go. You get a hen, you get a fox in that hen house. They can't defend themselves very well. This guy has beaten an advanced adder. This guy has not beaten an advanced adder. Yes, he has. Well done. God, so many axe heads. Look at all those axe heads. I mean, some are getting through to Mirages, but the vast majority are not. Again, you've probably saved 30 aircraft's lives. What's going on in the north? Oh my goodness. This has come 160 miles. And it's going to hit. Idiot. Fire is in formation with an axe head. Well done, Fire. He's beating it.
RTB for fuel.
Yep, get it done. Lovely. A salvo of meteors coming in, but Adder coming in here. 3 times the speed of sound. Oh, it's overshot. Look at that. It's overshot. There's no reason why it can't turn around and go back up this jet pipe, though. In fact, it probably will do that. We've got meteors coming in here. The Sioux have gone low down for some reason. Don't know why. Once they enter combat, I have no control over them. They do what their core game brains tell them to. That's a failed missile. That's not a failed missile. And run out of fuel, but it had enough kinematics to keep going. 6 Su-35s down. 3 MiG-31s done. All down to humans, so well done, humans. We've lost 3 F-16s, 5 Mirages. I mean, this looks so different to how when I had it without humans. By this time, it was 40 blues down to 10 reds down. Now it's even Stevens. I knew it was going to work. That shows how good humans can be in a tactical battle if they're well briefed and they know what they're doing.
Fox 3. The MiG-31 down at 11,000 feet.
Roger. Yeah, we can win this, you know.
Oh, we are. That MiG-31 on the ground is going to get strafed if he's not careful.
Yep, do it. That counts as a point. There's no SAMs there. 4 Gripens down to 6 Su-35. The Gripens are winning the fight. That's actually moderately surprising. Most MiGs have fired their missiles off and are RTBing, which is great. Here's an axe head at Fire. 14 blues down to 9, so the Russians are winning still, but it's 4 times better than without the humans. Now has Fire finally bitten off more than he can chew. I mean, he's beaten about a dozen missiles, so his life would have been worth it.
Where did these planes take off from, Cap?
Miles back, but they've got a forward operating base that they can land at to refuel. I can't help you with that at the moment, so I'm busy watching, so you may just have to go back home to Bardafus. Well done, Fire. Yet another missile beaten. Astonishing work. I'll try and find an operating base when I get sick.
Califax is too small.
Okay, don't go home then. Go to Bardafus. Go to Bardafus on the coast. Gripen's doing great work today. Great work. There's no real advantage of a Gripen over a Su-35, so the fact that they're winning. They're winning. Is probably more luck than judgment, to be honest, but don't complain. Is this tracking? It's tracking. I don't know who. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Well done, Fire. Found a guy without any missiles. Oh, my guys are so good. 22 blues down to 12 reds down. Come on, we can do this. We're just going to work a little harder, guys. Just a little harder.
Bingo fuel RTB.
Get out. Use your life. Well, the battle will go on. A huge barrage of axe heads coming in, and this time it's probably against AI because my humans have just run out of steam. Which humans are still alive, by the way? Dark's alive, Fire's alive. Cannonball's alive. What happened to Matrix?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I can see there's a missile right next to you, so you're definitely doing your job.
Yeah, I'm doing the airline stuff on the autopilot.
A big push of 4 Gen fighters coming in now, Su-27s, and we've now got our first Su-30s coming out as well. More advanced than Su-27. Ah, wasted 3 missiles. No, look at that. No, are these guys fighting or what? Yes, they are fighting. They were saving fuel and they've just decided to turn their burners on. So it's probably a dead Gripen, but it might have caught those Sukhoi short. Gripen down. That's the last operational Gripen apart from the last flight, which are now firing. Now, how much damage can these babies do? Damage. Flight of Su-35's got taken completely unawares, and that's kind of them problem. Finally, we've got 4 Gen on 4 Gen. These 4 Gen F-16s have been busy dodging axe heads for the last 31 minutes. Sorry about the lagging. 32 minutes. But they're finally axe head free, he says, as a bunch more axe heads come out. God damn it. 16 reds down to 25 NATO down.
MiG-31 killed.
Well done. Great flying, guys. Shows what's possible with human smarts. You've got a lot of axe heads coming in now, and the humans are struggling to cope now because Dark's out. Oh, well, you know what I mean? He's out of the fight. I'm dead. So we've got to sacrifice the Mirages, I'm afraid, Mirages. 1,000 knots. Can't really beat that. Another one coming in, 1,200 knots. 17 Russians down to 32 Ukrainians down. All my humans otherwise still going, which is great. F-16's now getting hit. Just can't compare to the Axe Head. They need us. The last F-16 is now on the runway. So 49, or now 50 F-16s are now airborne. Basically everyone's up. All 84 planes are up, I think is what I'm trying to say. Which means the Su-57s will be in there somewhere, so keep your eyes peeled. Not that you'll be able to see them, but if you could. Cannonballs fired another MiG. It's catching them unawares. MiG-31s are a nice case of situational awareness. What's the opposite of that? Target fixation. It is not designed as an air superiority fighter. It's an interceptor. Find a target, shoot at that target. F-16, different case. Shot. Are you dead, Matrix?
Negative, I've outrun the missile.
Okay, we've got today's first Alamo fired. 1990s medium-range missile, and it's missed. Ladies and gentlemen, Russian tech. AMRAAM's out from AI. AMRAAM's out from Cannonball. Can he catch another MiG? 6 MiG shot down. That's pretty good, guys. The rest of RTB, I say you've done a damn fine job there. 1,600 knots, 1,500 knots. Can't beat that.
Su-27. Couple of Su-27.
Another MiG down.
Roger. 4-gen on 4-gen action now. Best type of prawns. Okay, still big fight going down here. Meteors.
Oh, you know what I searched for.
Well, yeah. 4-gen on 4-gen action. Brilliant battle, viewers. Absolutely brilliant battle. I still don't know who's going to win. I mean, the Russians are winning, but they're relying on their laurels a lot because most that are alive are the 4 gens. If we can just save some Gripens, save some humans, we might have a chance of doing this. Our 4.5 gens have just smashed their 4.5 gens. I don't know why. 16 Su-35s down to 7 Gripens down, but that said, the others are all RTB. They're out of the fight, basically, for what we care about. Right, what's going on down here? Checking the north, a whole bunch of F-16s coming in. Oh, look at how the scoreboard is evening out. 40 Ukraine down to 30 Russians down. This could literally go any way, guys. The Su-27s are underperforming. There's no real reason why they should. They've probably got the perfect fuel load at this point. Probably weaponry. This 27s have got Alamos. But Alamos is very much still in use by Russian 4-gen fighters. In fact, it was an Alamo they shot at the British AWACS, wasn't it? Or, sorry, whoever's AWACS got shot at, I forget now. But, of course, it malfunctioned. Another Alamo missed. Wow, these Alamos are performing incredibly badly. I've never seen them do this bad before. Not constant missing.
Bit more.
Jesus, a friggin' 160-mile missile just came out of space. Oh, the Su-27s are starting to clear up now, which is bad. 32 Russians down, 43 Ukrainians down. Russians have fired more missiles, but 40 of them we wasted, so that was great news. Unfortunately, a bunch of F-16s now being hunted down. Outran it. Kinematic advantage goes to the F-16, I'd almost certainly say. In fact, I'm very confident in saying that's true. Right, it's now a proper 4-gen on 4-gen battle. What's happened down here? 4.5 gen is still unresolved. They're still fighting. Su-35s still have missiles on. Gripens, no missiles. Yes, they do have missiles. Some MiG-31s heading down south, but they've got no missiles, so they'll actually be going home. Last Su-30s coming out from the east. 32 Russians down to 45 Ukrainians down. Oh, just friggin' this guy's got in a hen house. He's got in a bunch of F-16s. And for some reason, hasn't been shot at. Oh, I take that back. We are now 40 minutes into the battle, and it's a big one. We still don't know who's going to win. 45 Ukrainians down to 35 Russians down. But a lot of those Russians still alive are non-operational. Let me try and say non-operational. Let me look down here. These are all landing, look, because they've run out of ammo. They were almost... wow, it's landed on a road.
Matrix, you got a guy on your nose.
Fire the missile. Smash! Watch out for adders coming out, or archers, whatever they're called. Yeah, F-16 versus MiG-31 close range. It's always going to go one way. Careful, Matrix. Careful, Matrix. His friends all over you.
Flare, 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 flare.
Shit! Come on, Matrix. Faster,
you're
faster,
clear.
Faster! Ah, well done. Oh. You're a spectator, but you did a lot of good work there to help the battle through. So I can tell you at this point now, viewers, if the humans weren't here, because we're 40 minutes, the Reds would have won completely. As I said, I ran it through. So the difference is absolutely palpable. So I'm super chuffed. Ah, the Felons/Phalons are in now. You won't be able to see them on your radar until you're about 30, 40 miles, but I'll give some internet points to whoever can shoot a Felon down. I don't think you're going to get the chance, but 47 Ukrainians down to 38 Russians down, and it's still going. It could go any way. I'm slightly worried about these Gripens down here. They're all going to get the ground strafed. Boom. Gripen down. Lots of Gripens about to go down. So, the Su-35s won the 4-point gen fight. Just. Kudos to them. There's a ground strafe coming up. That's going to be 53 Ukrainian planes down to 44. Big GSH-30 revolver cannon. Absolute beast of a cannon. The gap is still closing. There's 8 between.
This fob had missiles and fuel tanks and everything I needed. I'm fully stocked.
Sometimes it actually works out better due to the scope of the battle. It may be better that you're not up against MiG-31s. Because you're up against 4th gen now. You can do a lot more damage, I believe. Otherwise, it's all about the front line now. Smash. F-16 down. Su-30s have come in absolutely swinging.
They still have some axe heads down there.
Matrix, if you want to take my plane, I got to take off.
Roger, cheers, Cannonball. And yeah, Matrix, take his plane.
I am down and safe.
Well done. 7 as a deficit.
I don't think I'm going to get off the ground, though. I'm not going to get off the ground. I don't have enough runway space.
Oh, fire! Right, well, there's not much I can do about that. That's a you problem. You got greedy. That's funny. Well, let's keep going, guys. The deficit is now 6. We can catch up. We can win. We can actually win this. And we just get another 2. The deficit is now, I don't know, because the scoreboard hasn't caught up. 6. Yes, we can win this. This is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I reiterate, at 40 minutes without the humans, the Russians had won. Now, there's a small outside chance they may lose. Just because of 5 humans that replaced 5 AI. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. Oh, we've still got the Su-57s coming in, though, and they are not going to be happy, are they? Okay, all southern Reds are now heading north to engage, and Axe Heads are flying. We're now on 6. Deficit of 6. Can we just get some more kills? I get my humans in there, get them killing. F-16 down. The problem is adders. They're nasty pieces of kit. The gap has extended to... No, it's still 6. It's still at 6. F-16's going to get hit. That guy's going to get hit in response, though. Oh, I missed. Come on. We're now up to 7. The Russians are increasing again. Oh, the Felons are now firing. Right, you now have fully operational battle fighting Felons in there. I suggest you stay away from them. Just let them chew up some AI. Oh, we almost won it. We almost won it. The gap's widening. 7.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Pop miss. The Su-30s are proving very difficult to beat. He's going to die. Oh, and he beat him in the dogfight. No, he dodged as well. Well done. Battle of the friggin' Giants. Su-30 versus F-16. Come on, chase that mother down. Chase that mother down. I want him destroyed. I'm too slow. Check with my boys. Where are my boys? Where are my boys? Where are my boys? Okay, we've got Dark's up. Matrix is up for, who was it? Cannonball. Fire. It's had a grisly end, unfortunately. 49 minutes in. This is a big one. And we still don't really know who's going to win. The gap has now opened up to... No, it's down to 6 again. And that is almost certainly going to be a kill. So it's going to be 5. It's going to be our closest yet. Ooh, we can still win. We can still win. We can still... Oh, you son of a bitch. Ran it into the ground. Ah, come on. Shoot her. Down to 5. We're down to 5 deficit, guys. Let's make this one count. Yes! 4 deficit. That's 4 deficit. And his missile might not track. It would be lovely if it didn't. It's not tracked. Well, it has. Yeah, oh, no, it's a belly shot. Run out of steam. 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 Bollock heads. Nah, that extended 7 deficit. Bollocks! They just had a massive boost. 6 deficit. Brilliant dodge. Hit him. Hit him. We're back down to 4 deficit. Still got the modern missiles coming in now from the Su-57s. Shot a dead man. I like that very much. Checking my humans. On their way, and they've got hundreds of miles. It's a 400-mile battle. Ah, that's bad. It's a modern adder. F-16 down. Deficit's back up to 6. And lots of red missiles flying. I'm not sure what the F-16s have got to answer with. We've pushed. The Russians have pushed right into Ukrainian-held territory now. And the Su-57s are now in Ukraine. Operating with impunity. Oh, F-16's down. Oh, damn it. We got Sukhoi. We got within 4. We got within 4. We almost had it, guys. Just running for his life now. He does have an AMRAAM, so we can still do some damage. Last 4-gen versus last 4-gen, but what's really swinging it is these damn felons now shooting with impunity from long range, just wiping out the 4-gen. Look at his modern adders, just chucking them across the battlefield like they were friggin' sticks. We're back up to 10. Deficit. Don't think even my beloved humans are going to be able to match to that. Still chucking out missiles. Very annoying. That's an unbeatable missile. Oh dear. All gone to hell as soon as the felons got in. Oh, at least we've got some AMRAAMs out. At least we've got some... Save a little bit of face. Come on. Possible 3 kills, 3 AMRAAMs there. Checking my boys. Still on their way, but there's only so much they can hurry. AMRAAM on a felon. Go on, get a kill. There's no reason why that shouldn't be able to happen. He's not as invisible as an F-35, but it's missed. And now, as response, here comes adders. Come on, get your missiles out before you die. Hold adder. And that's it. There. Big 31. Thought wisely of it. Running home. Oh my god, there's Su-35s left in play. Oh my poor humans. Humans, get north quick. Su-35s are coming. And they are really angry. You might be able to run them out of fuel if you go quick.
I think I'm coming to
There's a good chance they're going to run out of fuel though. They've driven 300 miles. A lot of it on afterburner, so we might run them out of fuel.
One Su-57 got shot down.
Oh, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Bittersweet, guys. It's a freaking axe from 160 miles away. Finally connects with an F-16. Or doesn't. It doesn't. Go on, go on, go on. Yes,
Another
yes,
felon just got
hit. Brilliant. Well, we're going to drive it like a knobhead. You know what's going to happen. I think they've run out of missiles, or I don't know, they're doing whatever they're doing. MiG-31. Shot.
3.
Dark's amazingly going toe-to-toe with... Oh, hello. Oh, it missed. Oh, it hit. Well, amazingly, we're just racking up a bunch of kills. Problem is, Dark's got this missile on the way, which is a very, very dangerous missile. You've got a Mark IV missile coming towards you, Dark.
Yes, sir.
Do not treat it lightly. Big old piece of radar on this thing, easily illuminating it. We are a staggering 56 minutes. What a behemoth of a battle. 81 blues down to 70. It's just been so close. Dark's put out a Mad Dog AIM 120. You never know, it might track. It might track. Okay, what he's done now is he's making this missile bend. He goes, it's off power, making it bend, speeding off speed. 1500 knots. Well done, Dark. You might even beat that. Yes, somehow your old 90s missile retained its speed and is tracking. I wouldn't have expected any of that to be possible, but well done. It was just a perfect, perfect shot. And shows what you can do. 1990s can beat 2025 if the pilot has got the skills. Shot. Su-35 down. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And he's probably going to beat his missile. Matrix has got a really dangerous missile coming towards him, though. You better be incredibly aggressive. 1900 knots. 1800 knots. 1700 knots. 16. 15. 14. Can he do it? Can he do it? 12. Well done, Matrix. That. Brilliant skill from my boys here. But now he's got a big guy bearing down on him. Obviously, the blues have been wiped out here. I'm not going to give up. Now, can Dark triangulate that Su-35? It's out of missiles. I should have told you that. That's cheating. But I did. So, suck it up. Matrix, go on, Matrix. Go on, Matrix. Yes. Yes. And that. Go on, Matrix. Yeah, 90 stuff still works, guys. It's all modelled pretty accurately, to be honest. I mean, we've been doing these missiles for years and they're getting pretty good. You guys carry on while I'm going to debrief. Astonishing battle. 83 Ukrainians down, plus 1 came out of the ether from somewhere, don't know where. 72 Russians down, so technically, probably, these guys are not RTB, my guys are not going to be able to catch them up. Probably the Russians are going to win by default, but it was almost a draw. Now, the most interesting thing is, when I ran this battle with 84 versus 84 AI, by 40 minutes, the Russians had won fully. I exchanged 5 or 4 AI for 5 humans on the blue side, and the blues almost win. I mean, that is an absolute night and day difference that shows how clever use of aeroplanes, tactics and missiles can win. So well done, guys. I'm super happy with what's happened here today. It's debatably our best one so far. So let them finish this guy off. What is it? It's
31 with no missiles.
Yeah. You're welcome to shoot them. They are out of fuel, so they're not going to fight back. But you're welcome. Just at least take this 31 down because it's a combatant. Which you did already. All right.
Slash.
I just want to see if Dark friendly
Actually,
fire.
I'm a little worried about the friendly
This
fire.
would be a brilliant end if Dark can get a friendly fire here. I'll be so happy. Ah, I didn't track. God damn it, Dark.
You got one job, Dark.
You
one
one
job.
freaking job, and that's to live up to your thing. Right, you guys can finish off the rest, but they're non-combatants at this point. I don't know who wins in that case. Maybe it's a draw because the boys can't kill these guys because they're going home and they're never going to catch them up.
Chase them.
Maybe it's a draw, maybe even a blue win. Viewers, at this point, I'm going to ask you to judge this yourself. Either way, it's an absolutely brilliant result. Done in really difficult circumstances. I tell you about they're fighting. I completely misjudged that situation.
On it.
He's going for Dark. Matrix is struggling to get on the radar. They've got a really small radar cross-section. They're hard to see. May have to go sidewinder.
Got him locked.
Shots. Friggin' Hobbs, that mother. No amount of stealth is getting that sucker. Oh, what a great ending. What a great ending. Oh! The game goes on, guys.
Straight.
Go on. Right in his face. It's stupid fell on the face. Oh, what an ending. Oh, he didn't die.
We got him.
He didn't die. He survived it. He misfused.
Got the gun for.
Get the gun. Put the gun on him. Kill him. Oh, he fell to pieces.
Matrix shot him.
Oh, Matrix gunned him. Well done, guys. What a great ending there to see a felon ripped apart. Oh, wonderful, guys. Really good battle. I'm not really 100% who won there. Blue could have won. But either way, the important thing is what I said before. Viewers, I won't drag it out anymore. I hope you enjoyed that. And bye-bye.